Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It is a wonderful, wonderful day. It's good to see you. And another, I believe, an open world action roguelike game was thrown onto my page called Ravenbound. And I like roguelikes, and I like open worlds. Fuck it. Let's give it a shot. I'd love to see it. And a lot of the trailers I've seen so far have been really interesting. I don't really buy a lot of new games. If I do get new games, it's really based off of what my friends get, and so, um, doing these little videos kind of like helps me kind of like get exposed to different games. Like we did Atomic Heart yesterday, and while I'm generally not a giant fan of the BioShock series, I do have something I can recommend to friends who do like the BioShock series. Anthony, if you're watching this, go check that out if you haven't seen that video already. You really will like that fucking movie, that game when it comes out later this year. But enough of that, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get started, shall we? Ooh, third person. It's pretty.
This land is not for the weak.
Now the question is, yes, it's a roguelike, but like I'm curious, like what type of combat are we gonna get?
Most of us wouldn't last a day. But we know you're different.
This is gorgeous, by the way. I also love like the Dynamax layer, fucking beam into the sky there.
Even the Raven could see that.
An open world roguelike.
That's why it entrusted you to wield its power.
So they took the Assassin's Creed Origins like eagle mechanic, I think.
To be
that is unless you transform into it to like fly around and shit.
Weapon. To meet the
Ooh, that is interesting. I thought those were snakes for a second, but no, those are literally just branches functioning as their fingers.
darkness.
Is it a dryad or a spriggan or something?
Unwounded.
Look, yo, hold on.
To meet the darkness.
I already know I'm gonna fucking hate these things, and I would like to punt them for sport. They already look obnoxious. Look at this little fucker.
So that the cause does not die when you do.
Grow one life at a time. Bro, I'm gonna be throwing my head... Listen, I'm a dumbass, so I'd be throwing my head against brick walls with games. I'm gonna be a fucking god by the time I get through the first boss because I'm trash, because I'm a trash-ass player.
The hatred is a force stronger than you can imagine.
The hatred. The hatred. So that's what we're going with?
This
Okay.
dust, carried by the wind, can level mountains. You can wield unimaginable power.
It looks just like a lot of melee combat. I'm not seeing like any spells or special abilities so far.
If you let it wield you.
So I'm gonna guess that the raven that we see is kind of like some kind of deity or something, and our ability to continually resurrect is because of its power, which is interesting. I'm curious to see like what some of the content is. The world is gorgeous. I would hope that like it has some life to it, and it's not just what's it called? I'm hoping it has some life to it, and it's not just like fucking barren in the same way that something like Breath of the Wild was in terms of like livable characters and stuff, or even any FromSoft game, to be frank. So this looks actually like a pretty cool wish list now. It's on Steam. Oh, it's on Steam. So that means that that means it's not gonna be. It didn't get poached by fucking Epic yet, but. That looks pretty cool. I'm all for like melee and stuff, like what around the world, but like I'm if you're doing a roguelite game that's open world, there's gonna have to be like the traversal's gonna have to be pretty like stark. The ability to like get from place to place is gonna have to be pretty stark because I'll be honest, if I'm restarting in like this a same ish place or I have to trek through the same um, ground multiple times, I'm gonna fucking hate it. So I'm hoping they apply some type of bonfire mechanic to it, which would be cool. But you know, at the end of the day, I'm gonna wait and see. I'm going to I'll keep this in the back of my head and check out some more gameplay footage when it comes out. So this looks like it's gonna be fun. Lastly, big thanks to all these patrons you see before you right here, and a big thank you to you for watching till the end of this video. These people all support the show for as little as $1 a month, and I appreciate them immensely, but not as much as I do you in this moment for being kind enough to make it to the end of the video. I appreciate you bunches and bunches. Drop a like if you like the video, drop a dislike if you disliked it, and subscribe if you want to see more of my fugly face on your timeline. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will let you go with the illustrious beats of the great Villainous Styles.